Happy Wednesday. Happy people. Welcome to the show. How you doing? Woo! The week is almost over. We got 2 more days, baby. You can do it. So can I, because I am ready for the weekend. This has been a long week. Let me tell you that. But you're not here to hear about my bullshit. This is all about the news. So this week, I found some more news. Ha ha. All right, let's get into it. Happy people. It's time to get casually uncomfortable. News edition with your host, Chuck Jerome. Viewer discretion is advised. So this first article is about not giving up on your dreams. And this woman went online, and I saw the Instagram video where she said, hey folks, don't give up on your dreams. You know why? Because The Rock is selling shampoo and conditioner. And if you know anything about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he does not have a full head of hair anymore. That sumbitch is bald. And look, I'm not making fun of him, because the old Chuckmeister is bald as well. Bald and beautiful. But this woman thought it was funny to, make fun of the fact that, hey, this guy doesn't have hair, and he's selling some shit for motherfuckers that have hair. And guess what? It got wind to him. And he went ahead and he got her a truckload of gifts. And it was enough hair products for her and her family for a year. He thought it was so funny that she said this, that he got her that. And the truck that brought everything to her had a picture of him in his costume for Moana. What's the guy? I guess Maui. I've never seen it. I think that's what his name is. But he, in Moana, his character has a full luscious head of hair. And on the side of the truck, it said, hey, Kathy, don't give up on your dreams. And yeah. So hopefully it'll work again. Folks, don't give up on your dreams. Okay? Don't. Do what you got to do to make those dreams possible. Find something that you like. Hey, I like kayaking. Wink, wink. Hey, sit in kayak, by the way. Double wink. But yeah, don't give up on your dreams. And hey, if you say something funny to the right person, they will make sure that you are set. Damn. Just wish it was me. I got a lot of bills to pay. And then come to find out, like a couple months later, she starts selling his products. Everything that he gave her, she sells it for double the price. Hey, this is from the truck that The Rock fucking sent to my house. You want some shampoo? $200 a bottle. Get your bitch ass out of here if you can't pay for it. You don't know? I don't know. Only time will tell. But yeah, in reality, in all honesty, don't give up on your dreams. Absolutely not. Don't. Shit'll all work out. You just gotta get something going. You know what I'm saying? Get the wheels moving. Grease them bitches up, and you will be set. All right, let's move on. This next article is talking about tech giants and how they want to be left the fuck alone. Don't we all? But some of these giants have definitely paid someone a large sum of money at Google, and definitely the Google tech giant, whoever the fuck that guy is. I don't know. I can't keep up with these guys. They're not helping me out. I don't give a fuck about them. But what is happening now, if you Google to go down certain streets and it knows that these tech giants are there, the theory is that it reroutes you to stay the fuck away. And hey, if I had that type of money, I would do the same thing. Do not come past my yard letting your motherfucking dog shit all over my lawn. Because I'll have my security come out there and beat the shit out of everybody. But this one woman, what she did was she tested that theory. She went to where one of these giants' houses are, and it took her a different route that was like 25 minutes, 25 minutes. And she said if she would have just gone straight through and not had been rerouted, it would have taken 10 minutes. But again, these people have gajillions of dollars and they don't want to be bothered. They don't want someone papering their bushes. No. They don't want people knocking on the gate, pressing the buzzer. Hey, bang, bang, let me in. No. They just want to live their lives with their money. And they're saying, oh, this is just a theory. Listen, I believe it. Everything has some truth to it. Think about that. Like imagine you had all this, you just won the lottery. You buy a house that is secluded. Your neighbors are not right up on your ass. And you don't want to be bothered because you don't want people asking for handouts. And you had a couple of bucks left over. And you said, you know what? I'm going to secure this ability to not be bothered. And I'm going to send the Google guy a few grand a month or whatever to ensure that those fucking Google vans do not come swinging through my driveway and my neighborhood. So there's definitely some truth to that. Dude, if you're a celebrity, you get all kinds of perks. So don't fucking these people are above celebrities. They have more money than fucking about 10 celebrities combined. 20. Like, look at Elon Musk. Didn't he just become the first fucking trillionaire? It says between 1.1 trillion and 1.4 trillion. Dude, this guy is about to fucking colonize the moon and Mars by 2028. I don't know. Don't hold me on the dates. But if you've got a fucking $1 trillion, dude, you're going to want to, that shit is burning a hole in your pocket. What do you want to do? I want to build some shit on the moon. Ah! Someone says something wrong to him. Bitch, I'm a trillionaire. Back the fuck up. He could fucking clap his hands and have someone fucking deleted. Think about that. Don't fuck with the Musk. He's going to get shirts that say that, and if anybody has a problem with it, deleted. Someone's like, where's Bobby? And they're like, I don't know. Don't keep asking questions, or you're probably going to be fucking next. All right, let's keep moving on. Did you see this story of the woman who died in Brazil over the weekend, 21 years old, and she was bungee jumping, and the way she went bungee jumping was she had a few people hold her up like she was in a fucking like crowd surfing. That's what it looked like. And I had to look for this article because I saw the video before I found the article. So she went bungee jumping in Brazil, and they tossed her off the side, but she wasn't fucking hooked up. Now there's people connected with this. They're going to jail. this, go find the video, go find the article. See, this is why safety standards are set in place. And this is why, at this point in my life, I ain't bungee jumping. It's fucking bad enough just driving anywhere. But she had people toss her off the side. Right? And I saw the video and I'm like, what is happening here? When did this happen? And this was this past Saturday. And it showed everything. And I was like, oh man, AI is like, why are they showing this AI video? Like, what are we doing now? Like, we're showing AI death videos? No, this was real death. And I feel bad for her. I feel bad for the family. I don't feel bad for the company that was doing the bungee jumping. You're telling me nobody saw that her fucking arms, legs, toes, fingertips, nothing was hooked up to any type of cord. Everybody should go to jail. All of them. Even the motherfuckers watching. If you were there, you should have definitely noticed that. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Don't give me some bullshit. Someone saw something. You know what I'm saying? And they just neglected saying something. So everybody there, the motherfucker taking the video, everybody, bring them in for questioning. It's just sad. You can't do anything fun and not have to worry about, hey, the place you're doing something fun, are the workers actually doing their job? Because nobody wants to fucking work anymore. Everybody wants to just skate on by. But there's rules and regulations set in place. Yeah, I talk about bending the rules, but not breaking them. You know, that's just a broken rule. Hey, did you make sure that they were properly secured with the harness or some whatever? Yes or no? That's just where we're at, folks. That is where we're at. So, here's something crazy that happened. My video for last Wednesday was called Freedom Fight 250, which was talking about how, hey, on Sunday, there's going to be a fight for the 250th anniversary of the United States in June. Not even on the 4th of July, and how it was also Uncle Donnie's birthday, and how crazy it just all sounded. But YouTube flagged my video because the title of the video had the word fight in it. And I wasn't even thinking. I'm like, what? I'm looking at my videos and stuff, everything I uploaded on YouTube. And there's like a little fucking yellow triangle. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And it's like, hey, you've fucking messed with the algorithm now. You done fucked up. And I'm like, what did I do? Like, hey, you're using the wrong words, bucko. So I'm like, what? Because it said fight. Freedom Fight 250. That's what it was. It was the Freedom Fights on Sunday night. Now they're going to make that a new thing, probably. But yeah, that was just a whole crazy thing. I talked about how they were going to have, not how they were going to, they had motorcycles flying through the air on the White House lawn. One of the champs, Sean Strickland, I talked about how he's all pissed off because they banned him from it. But then he shows up and then he gets escorted away. And then the one UFC fighter, they called Michelle Obama a man. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And I talk about this on Monday. I talked about it on Monday. And how other countries are just like, ha, you know. If any time to do anything, it's now because they're creating a fucking circus. And I'm worried. I'm worried that other countries are going to fucking be like, oh, yeah, these are a bunch of pussies, and we don't like pussies. So I'm just worried about someone doing something, honestly, because we're fighting each other right now. It's not even, it's you know, it's like a bad dream. It's like a bad comic book story. I've said that before. We're living in the comic book era, not just the movies, but we're living it out in real life. Terminator, Idiocracy, The Matrix. And there we are, right in the center. Just getting butt fucked from every end from all of it. All the bullshit. So get your lube out, because there's nothing we can do except sit back and take it. The original Toy Story came out in 1995. And in June, Papa John's is launching Toy Story inspired pizza planets. And they're going to be popping up in Los Angeles, London, Seoul, and Madrid. And it really pisses me off that they won't do it in more places, because I'm not going to any of those places. But it would be cool to go to a pizza planet. The thing that sucks is not the biggest Papa John's fan. Not because, whatever happened with Papa John and all that. I don't give a shit about that. The pizza kind of sucks. So I've never been a fan. Honestly, Domino's. Used to work for Pizza Hut. Hate it now. Haven't had Pizza Hut in about 15 years, 16 years. Domino's, that's my jam. And then maybe Lido's. And then Little Caesars, if you're talking about big name brand pizza places. But I like the little mom and pop places. I got a few of those in town that I'm like, all right, if I want pizza, that's where I go. I wish more places did themed, things with movies and stuff just to get people in there. Doesn't just have to be because Pizza Planet was in Toy Story. That's cool and all. There's other do a Ninja Turtles themed one. Oh man, I'm a millennial, baby, and I'm telling you, like Toy Story. I remember when that came out. I was fucking 10 years old. Damn. But my jam was Aladdin. That like when it comes to Disney movies, my top is going to be Hercules, then Aladdin, and then I don't know, man. Honestly, The Little Mermaid. Those were the shit. That's what I grew up with. But yeah, I hope a lot of other places get on this bandwagon of doing themed restaurants. But I also get only doing them in certain places because, some of these places don't, if we're being honest, they don't deserve a themed restaurant. That's all I'm going to say. That's how I'm saying it, okay? That's it. That's all. But yeah, if you're in any of those areas, Los Angeles, London, Seoul, or Madrid, well, honestly, you could have gone to these. The only one that you might have a chance at getting to would be the one in Madrid, because they were doing the experience from June 16th through the 21st. So you would have until Sunday to go to Madrid and go to the Pizza Planet out there. So that's it. That's all. They do it for a couple of days, and they said, bye-bye. But yeah, I think that's really cool. All right, let me keep moving on. Quit talking about pizza. Quit talking about that shit. Did you hear about this JP Morgan banker who was fired in February over a meeting that was approved, and it said Super Bowl party. And he was awarded $4.25 million after winning his wrongful termination suit. So he got in trouble because he ordered all this stuff because he was conducting a meeting at his house, and they thought it was at a restaurant for a Super Bowl party. And they had he had all these platters and different things ordered up because, you know, he's trying to woo this potential client. And he went through all the proper channels to say, hey, let me get this money to woo these people, to get them on our side. And then after we get them, we can work with them and make gajillions. And you know how much the platter was that was ordered for all of this? $642.50. That's what the company had a problem with. And they didn't look at the paperwork that was sent through the proper channels. And now they are out $4.25 million. All because somebody didn't do their job. And it wasn't the guy who was trying to make more money for the company. And this guy had been a banker with JP Morgan for over a decade. And they thought he was just being a shady, shisty piece of shit. And they said, get your ass out of here. And they got him out of there. And they paid for it. In the tune of $4.25 million. So now the person who fired him probably is just fucked. They lost their job, probably. The person who, you know, everybody who was in that chain of command that didn't look at the paperwork that was properly submitted to take out the money and order this bullshit. Guess what? They're probably fucked too. But hey, again, just like the woman who was thrown to her death, there are rules and regulations that people need to abide by. Hey, you see something like that, oh my goodness, this guy's just taking our money for a Super Bowl party. Nobody even looked back. They just saw Super Bowl party and was like, get his motherfucking ass out of here now. Guess what? They fucked themselves. Now he's going to go somewhere else and probably take those potential clients with him and make goo gobs of money somewhere else for somebody else. That's how the cookie crumbles. So now we move to Texas. Good old Texas. And a prison in Texas has banned hardback books because what's happening is people were taking the books and contaminating the pages with meth, marijuana, PCP, fentanyl, and they were soaking it into the pages, and then the inmates would get the books and then, you know, rip off the pages and smoke or ingest said pages. So now the prison's like, no more fucking hardback books. Nope, no more. No more. You can fucking do nothing. You can sit there and shut the fuck up. And then it says, lately, civil rights groups have pointed to several other examples of prisons across the United States failing to properly care for inmates. Listen, they're fucking inmates. They're in jail. You're there for a reason. You're not there to be in the lap of luxury. Again, like I said earlier, sit down and shut the fuck up. You don't know. You're lucky we're feeding you. We don't have money for this bullshit. If you were out in the fucking normal world doing your thing, we wouldn't have to be worrying about all this extra bullshit. But now we got to find money and have taxpayers pay money to feed you. And then you're worrying about what we're feeding you. Hey, it's edible, quote unquote. So eat it, shut up, turn your lights out, and go the fuck to sleep. Like, oh, there's civil rights. Look, they probably beat an old lady to death. They probably carved up someone's kids. They probably fucking threw someone off of a fucking bridge. You know, there's a reason that they're there. Maybe 1% of the people in jail and prison and all that shit are somehow innocent. But hey, for everybody else, that 1%, they done fucked it up for you. I don't know. Next, they're just going to be like, look, when the sun goes down, that's when you quiet down. We will beat the shit out of you until you can't talk or move, and then we'll put you in a hole, and then we will go on about our day. And just do what we say, man. Just do what we say. All right, let's just keep moving on. This article is called Suspended. And this is in Oklahoma, where this kid's baseball coach is probably going to be brought up on charges because he told one of the players, which happened to be his son, to throw a baseball into the opposing team's dugout. And guess what? This little 12-year-old kid did just that. He threw that bitch into the dugout. And they suspended the coach for life. And then his son was suspended for years. They didn't say how many years, but he's going to be suspended for years. So he might not be able to play baseball until he's fucking 24. And it probably went like this. If the dad was so fucking amped up about something, he probably looked at his son and was like, Billy, throw that shit into their dugout right now or I'm going to beat your ass when you get home. And then he went, okay, Dad. Whoosh. Doesn't say it hit anybody or harmed anybody, but it was thrown in that direction. Like, yeah, you're getting suspended, buddy. There's no way around it. Sorry, not sorry. All right, let's talk about this last article. It's called Pregnant Lyme, Lyme, like the disease. This woman found a tick on her knee while she was 8 months pregnant in June 2021. And she was reassured by doctors it was harmless. And then over the next several years, she developed severe symptoms that were repeatedly dismissed or misdiagnosed by over 20 doctors. And I did an episode a couple years ago with my friend Ashley Baker, who has Lyme disease, and I learned a lot about it and how people just dismiss any symptoms that you may have. They're just, oh, go take some Tylenol and go lay down or something. Oh, you're not getting enough rest. Oh, this, that, and the other bullshit. Go check out that episode. It is episode 172 called Lyme Disease Awareness. And, you know, it was an amazing episode to do. I had a great time doing it. And again, I learned a lot in how people just don't know. But this woman had a child. She had the child. Everything was okay with the child. But she was misdiagnosed for years. And then in March 2024, she was finally diagnosed with stage 4 neurological Lyme disease. And one of the things is you develop a bullseye rash, a red spot that slowly expands outward, and that's the early signs of Lyme disease. And she did not have that, so people just said, oh, you're okay. Just rub some dirt on it. And multiple doctors said, oh, it's just your anxiety. Doctors are always just saying, oh, anxiety. Dude, everybody's got anxiety. You don't need to be treating motherfuckers for it every second. Tell someone to sit down, shut the fuck up, calm down. But, no, it's anxiety. Dude, it's bigger than that. Like, and just think about it. The doctors and shit now, if they just want to get through their classes, they're going to chat GPT some shit. So we might as well give our hands to AI. Like, that's what's going to be helping us now, not the actual students. Oh, I'm behind on my class. I got to make up some tests. I'm just going to chat GPT all the questions. Then they get into a real life scenario and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Just push me into the fucking water when I get too old. Just fucking throw me in there. Hey, I'm a Pisces. Either I'll sink or I'll swim. But I hope this woman sues some of these places. Probably spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on doctor's bills just to be told, oh, you're just hallucinating. It's all in your head. Fuck those people. All right. I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to relax a little bit before I got to get ready for work and all that craziness because, life is life, and baby, that's all you can do. Live life. So let's hit that music. As always, thank you for joining me on another happy hump day, baby, on that Wednesday news edition. The week's almost over, so get ready. Don't forget, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Casually Uncomfortable, Twitter at Casually Unchuck. Let your friends know. All right. Be safe, have fun, have an amazing weekend. And as always, don't be a piece of shit.